So the other great thing about Lovable, it's amazing for building internal websites or just like websites in general. So we've got a whole lot of websites that we've built, particularly this one EDNHQ, which is going to wrap. This is going to wrap all of the tools that we're building. So things like no code, app idea engine, AI learn flow, prompt array, data agents. So we've got a whole range of these apps that we're building, and we're trying to put out there as part of the enterprise DNA ecosystem. And we needed a central place to put these. And so I just whipped up this particular website. I whipped it. I mean, these websites, just a website front end itself is seriously easy. So easy. I've never used a tool this easy to create something that looks pretty decent, right? So even if you wanted to create like internal websites, or I mean, it's just far superior to things like SharePoint or Webflow or even WordPress. Like it is so much easier. It's unbelievable to build something decent with buttons you can click and things like that. Like, you know, I've tried to build on all of these things. I know them. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I've never used something this easy to create just generic websites or just any website that is customized to how you want it with your sort of setup, right? And I see this as sort of just the beginning. Like we can build, you can build simple websites, but you can also build any sort of app that you could imagine, right? So this prompt array, if I just click on it, right? Like this is an app that we released. It was actually one of my first ones that I developed. And what this enables you to do is save all of your prompts, like save a whole range of different prompts that you might want to use within your applications. And so this is a free application that you can use, and you can come to ednahq.com to link out to it, right? So I can see a future where Enterprise DNA has 10 or 15 of these apps that help our users with various different things. We've got another one called Power Vibes coming out soon. So this was another me collaborating with our developers to develop something pretty amazing. So this is another app that we've got coming out. So another perfect example: domain knowledge, AI automations throughout it, and now you have the ability to have an AI like a Power BI advisor, through something like dedicated to your own metadata, your own reports that you're developing, right? And so again, perfect example of all the things that I've been discussing and talking about, right? Like this is something that not like if I just said to my developers, hey, can you develop this? They'd have no clue what to do, no idea what to do, because they don't know anything about Power BI. But I was able to build a lot of this, the design of it, the flow of it, and then I sent it to them to just put those finishing touches on and help us get it to production. And now it's awesome. Now it's a tool that runs about 30 different AI automations. You can chat to your data model just with a couple of clicks. It's got all of the right feeds, all of the right information, so you can have very, very precise discussions about or ways, or even learn about, say, Power BI, but while you're building, like while you're actually using it. And the other idea I've got as well, right, is like an avatar roulette. This could become like a bit of a plugin. I thought is that we have here. I've got Charlie, my data analyst specialist, who explains techniques. So I could even have an AI voice, or I could have avatar roulette as an option to go click to if I just wanted to talk about how do I do this, how do I do that. So those are that's other options that I can layer on. I can layer onto that as well. Same with no code, is that we did. I'm not sure why it's disappeared, but we do have a tool where you could actually just talk to an agent, talk to an AI voice within the experience itself. So another simple AI layer that we could add that made it that much more useful. This way, Power Vibes actually started within Lovable, I think, and then I moved to Windsurf. Windsurf. If I just show you, Windsurf is like a desktop editor. So it enables you to build your app locally. So you build it locally on your desktop, and then you push all of your updates to GitHub, and then through a hosting service, you can grab your files from GitHub and you can host your application on a website. And that's what we're doing with all of our apps at the moment, right? So you see here that Avatar Roulette is avatarroulette.com. So this is pushed to GitHub. I use Netlify as my host. I connect my GitHub files for Avatar Roulette through to Netlify, and they do all of the rendering for us in our custom domain, avatarroulette.com. So I've got into a process where I'm quite quick at all this stuff now. Like I really can do it quite quickly, and so that just took time. Just took a few months. Like it just took a lot of repetition. But now I feel very competent. Like I can get into an application and I know the 5 or 6 key things that I need to do almost immediately to get my application working, to get it looking real. And so that took a little while, but now that I'm there, I can just do it quickly, right? I can build the core of an application in like 1 to 2 days now. Obviously it's probably not going to be perfect, might not be as optimized as it can be, but it is working. It is capable, right? But just remember, like I'm a believer that vibe coding is awesome for prototypes. I think you can get your apps quite far, but it is definitely more so for prototypes than anything else that I've used it for. But your prototypes can be amazing. Like they can be seriously amazing. There's nothing stopping you from having 50 AI automations within a prototype. So nothing, absolutely nothing. I've seen some incredible apps already that have been completely written by AI, completely. But it's not going to be perfect. I think these tools still have a way to go, but incredible onboarding. They're like an incredible bridge from going from not knowing much to actually having some app within a website, and then to maybe ultimately become more sort of like an app developer. There's this concept that I've come up with that I just want to. I'll show you an image of what I'm talking about because I have it in ChatGPT. Here, it's called the full stack AI professional. And so the full stack AI professional to me is it's like a new wave for the data person. We actually already had all of this if you think about it, right? Like if you bought into the idea of the Power Platform with Microsoft, right? The Power Platform with Microsoft. Well, that was data, apps, and automations, wasn't it? So you had Power BI, Power Apps, and you had Power Automate. What I think has changed, though, is that you have the ability to do a lot of these things right now with AI coding tools. The ability to those tools were always great for internal stuff, right? Internal things like analysis or internal apps or internal automations. But what if with AI you could do a lot more than just internal things? Like you could really do a lot more externally. You could do a lot more variety with AI layered into everything. Different modalities like AI text and AI image and AI voice and AI video coming soon, which is getting a lot better. There's and maybe even combining all of those different things to do more unique analysis or more detailed analysis or more ad hoc analysis, to build versatile apps, to build more automation with AI, right? Like vision is a big one, right? Like what if you could automate a lot of your processes with AI vision applications, right? That combines automations and apps and data with the correct database, right? So the opportunity in terms of the full stack professional, I don't think has changed too much, but maybe some of the tools that you can use have increased. Like there's just new ways of doing things appearing, and there's new ways of things that you can get built. That's kind of what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing. That's how I'm seeing you ride the wave of this AI wave, right? Like if you're a business and you're trying to find some sort of edge, right, in the AI wave, like AI is a massive inflection point, as big as the internet, as big as the computer, probably bigger. If you were trying to find a way to ride that, or to find a unique positioning in this era, right? Just getting subscriptions to Copilot or to ChatGPT is not going to make you that unique, is it? Because everyone's going to have these things. But using AI to build unique things that accelerate your own advantage in some way, like that is the opportunity. That is what you can potentially do now, right? If you have the skills yourself, or you can build the skill set within your business, this is the potential that I'm seeing out there that is opening up.